Hey everybody, welcome back to more Duke Nukem Manhattan Project. I'm still Negrov. I still have Deceitful Penguin here with me.
Yep.
Yep, and today our special extra guest star is going to be this drill. This... Oh, you're going to say something?
Requested Omkid Gurren Lagann reference.
Gurren Lagann?
Yes?
Yeah, I liked when they got into that speedboat and that one chick with the big titties was like, blah 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 blah. And then they, like, the boat, like, went off a ramp and hit a helicopter and everybody was like, oh, kawaii!
What I remember about it is I saw a really fucking depressing doujinshi about it before I saw the thing itself, and it kind of ruined it for me, so I never really enjoyed it.
You know, I always pronounce those like Joe Shoujins because I can't pronounce shit.
I have no idea how it's pronounced because I've never actually seen it in Japanese.
But no, these drills are mostly just a tedious way to break up the level because otherwise this level would be pretty short. So they kind of just make you stand around and wait for the drill to stop. Otherwise, it doesn't give you instantly, which is a bit odd. It just will hit you for like 25 health over and over and over again and kill you, which is a bit weird considering that like a box dropping on your head will smash you to bits, but a drill just kind of massages you to death.
Well, son, don't you know? Duke's so used to being drilled and drilling.
Or you mean like in a butt sex way? Because it's not really that hetero if a man gets drilled. That's usually that's something that happens due to penetration, and penetration into a man. It's never straight. Let's
No, what if it's a woman doing it?
What, you mean like a woman with a strap on?
Accessories, sure.
Because either way, I mean, even if it's a woman with a strap on doing a man, I mean, what is she doing? Is she doing him in the butt with a strap on? Because I still think that's kind of gay.
Not that there is anything wrong with homosexuality.
Yeah, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with homosexuals at all.
But seeing as we're talking about Duke, which is strictly defined by his absolutely atrocious heteronormativity and shit.
Well, he does do a lot of things to try and pose himself as an alpha male, but it's also very noticeable behavior of someone trying to cover up
too hard.
Yeah. And, well, that could be said of a good portion of the staff at 3D Realms back in the day, where it was just like, yeah, guys, it'd be pretty hot to have some women here, hey? Yeah. Which is really just trying way too hard. Because, I mean, there were other sexy games out there, and they were totally straight.
But, speaking of women, though, I just wondered before when we were running about genoids, as in the female robots and where they came from.
Yeah.
Because it's not a very I mean, I suppose it's a logical conclusion to the femme fatale idea of like this idea that a woman that is aggressive in her sexuality is by necessity a dangerous creature. But where did it come from?
Yeah, you were trying to figure out the chronology of it all.
Yeah, and I wasn't getting anywhere because the only source I had was Wikipedia, and that only led me to TV shows and movies.
Well, something else that I don't know if it fits into the same idea, but did you ever watch Metropolis?
No, not a movie, dude. Sorry.
Oh well, I mean, are you familiar with any of the imagery from it or anything like that?
No.
Because there was a very prominent female robot in that I think she had some kind of like siren song. I mean, she wasn't actively a femme fatale with a whip and, you know, G-string flipping about, you know, trying to murder men, but she was a female robot. So,
Yeah.
I mean, female robots might have been around a lot longer, but you know, then the idea of, you know, a very chauvinistic, libido-driven male hero, such as, you know, your James Bond or something like that. You know, it's always necessary to have at some point a kind of, you know, female enemy to feed into his sexuality.
Yeah, and I guess the fact that it's unliving, you know, hard metal interior makes it like I don't know where I'm going with this.
You're trying to say that if it got to the point where James Bond would stick his penis into a female robot, that it could possibly be like a bear trap in there.
That is a very, you know.
Like he could get his dick clamped off and go ba da da da.
That would be pretty awful, yes. And
Yeah,
I mean,
I remember
dick,
there was. I'm sorry, go ahead.
that dick clipping and that, like Austin Powers we were talking about. But what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say there was. I remember there was this old Saturday Night Live skit where James Bond was told by, you know, M or whoever makes the gadgets that he had contracted a sexually transmitted disease and that he needed to contact all of his previous sexual partners, and the entire skit was just him calling up like Pussy Galore and all these other women going, "You need to check yourself because I think you might have AIDS." And to some degree it was probably true because, seriously, you probably have so many STDs.
Yeah, I mean, isn't it like this feeling like he had from Austin Powers? It's like only sailors use condoms.
Yeah, like there were a lot of correct parodies, at least within the first film. I mean, the second film was okay. The third film was just completely awful. But you know, it's really hard to keep up quality by the third film, which is especially what.
I was gonna say Lord of the Rings and Star Wars.
Honestly, like by Star Wars 2, or are you talking about the prequels or the original?
Both actually in this case.
Because, well, I mean, at least, what was it? Attack of the Clones was the second one?
Yep, the most boring fucking movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, I remember that final fight scene was just like, you know, I know a lot of stuff is going on and people are getting killed, but this is really dull.
I mean, I just didn't care somehow. I mean, it's like an arena, and there's like that Natalie Portman, who someone informed me is actually born in Israel or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's just like I do not care about these characters. You have not established why I should care. You show me a horrible romance, which is like something out of a teen romance movie.
Yeah, and then they really tried to build up Jango Fett, and that.
Then he just get his head chopped.
Yeah, he didn't, like, well, much like Boba Fett, he never did anything of mention in the movies.
Oh no, you see, he did something in a certain movie that maybe people haven't seen. Because that movie is the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Well, that's not a movie, that's a TV special.
I guess? I don't...
I'm sure. Well, there's a huge difference between TV and a movie. Especially when it's a made-for-TV movie, like most sci-fi pictures originals.
I remember the Dune sci-fi movies, like, and there were like 2 of them or something, or 3. They were really good.
Well, I know. I think they remade the original Dune, and then they did Children of Dune.
I didn't see that one.
All I can remember was that they were like really happy about their blue eye special effect. They kept just showing it off.
What I remember about it is that they had lots of that I was like 14 or 15 or something, and they had lots of nude ladies. And Duke is dancing in joy at nude ladies.
Yes.
Dance.
Or maybe he's thinking about Sting in a Speedo.
Oh no. I'm thinking of the sci-fi movie, not the David Lynch one.
Oh. Well, who do they have in a Speedo in the sci-fi picture?
They don't have men in Speedo. Instead, they have ladies that wear nothing over their breasts.
Did they have a big fat floating guy?
Yes, that too. But they also had lightly dressed men, so it wasn't sexist.
Did they mention that the spice would flow at some point?
Yes.
Because that's pretty much the entire plot of the movie as far as I know.
The entire plot of the movie, or the book, is about this semi-feudal future where the Bene Gesserit are one of many factions to fight.
Did you say the Jesuits?
Bene Gesserit, yes.
So, a niche Christian cult?
Yes, because one of the background things about the Dune is that all the religions combined into one. So like they're like Buddhist, Sunni, Islam, the Fremen, and the Bene Gesserit like implanted this idea of a prophecy into their culture and shit. And it's like one of those actual medieval stories about dynastic and power struggles.
Yeah.
That's basically it, with some religious prophecy that is considered by the people involved to be social engineering. And it looks like Samus. She's rolling. Did they always do that?
Yeah, they always do that.
Huh.
Like anytime they have to cover great distances, they just roll up in a ball, roll after you.
Do they drop bombs behind them?
No, they just are kind of useless. Much like this jetpack. Like, I don't really understand the point of this jetpack at all.
Because they hadn't used it for 4 levels?
That's probably been a bit longer than that. Because I don't think there were any jetpacks in any of the sewer areas. And that was 12, I mean, that was like 9 levels. There may have been a jetpack in the robot factory. You know, just...
Oh, dramatic silence.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. Dramatic silence is later, after we kill the dudes. Oops.
I wish I knew. I'm just too enthralled by that ocean background.
And these, you know, they cut off the music to make it a bit more dramatic and make you fight shitty trash.
Well, where else are you gonna get those last 6 nukes, I think? Like, I assume they could have thought of some more original places to drop the nukes other than enemies that you are forced to kill.
No, secrets take time and effort.
Yeah, that's why there's probably only about 1 secret every 2 levels. But it is time to fight the boss. It will be amazing.
I'm stoked.
What a delightful specimen. I'd love to see what you're made of.
I always said if there's a way to go, it would have something to do with women, whips, and oil.
That was almost funny.
Yeah, this boss is pretty hard if you don't have any glue.
You know, I imagine, like, Duke being a total cheating asshole in real life, too.
Oh well, looks like I've broken another woman's heart. I'll bet this teleporter is an express delivery to Morphix. Well, I've got a special package, and I'm gonna make him sign for it.
Is this commentary on the recent postal crisis?
I've got a package to deliver. My dick.
My pants. Well, yeah.
Well, we'll see you next time.
Yeah, ciao, guys.